our guest speaker.
Hey team, can I get one big loud aerosol on three? 1, 2, 3. Aerosol! Woo! That gives me some chills. Hey team, that's powerful, and thank you very much. Good morning, and welcome to any distinguished visitors, guests, certainly the cadre, chaplain, thanks, band, you sounded awesome. Friends and family, staff and faculty, and also separately on the field. We've got USMA cadets, we've got ROTC cadets, we've got folks from the task force, lieutenants, some staff and faculty as well. But for the folks that are out here on the field, please join with me and give a round of applause for the folks that are seated up here in support of you guys every step of the way, pushing, pulling, even this morning during the 12-miler, and a special round of applause. She may not be here, but Mrs. Quander in that cowbell. Please join me with a round of applause. Thank you. Hey, that 1998 piece cuts deep, but I appreciate it because that was like a long time ago. I more often refer to myself as a class of 2000 grad from West Point because that at least is part of this millennia. But I still appreciate it, and really because I walked the same steps that y'all just did. And granted, it was across the river. It was at Camp Smith. The 12-miler was uphill both ways. It was really, really hard. But essentially, it was the same. It was the same A22 cargo bag. It was the same gear layouts. It was the same exact obstacle course. We walked the same path, teammates. And what I'd like to talk about briefly is just the legacy, maybe not that I left or my teammates left, but what you're ready to leave. Because this awesome school, the 10 toughest days in the Army, it's not about you. It's not. Sure, you get an awesome badge, you get some flair on your uniform. Sure, you were tested individually and had to perform individually. Maybe you said, I need to work on sling loads, or muttered, why me, when getting up at some unearthly time this morning for the 12-miler. Well, team, it's not about the I, or me, or you. Attending this school is that legacy passed along, and it becomes so much more about we, us, and our. It's the we, us, our that got us through the last 10 days together. It's the we, us, our that got us here in the first place. And maybe most importantly, it's the we, us, our that you're going to tell your story to prep them and get them ready for this course. And while a small number of you may be here with the mentality of I have to, I think for most it's a we get to. Again, not I, but we get to. We fought for a slot. We trained up. We competed. We got better along the way. And we got our teammates alongside us better along the way as well. Talk about a legacy, that's what it's at. How about that legacy also of getting better every day as a team? Approaching life with a I get to, right? We get to, instead of I have to. Coming together as a team of teams here at Air Assault and in the future, whether it's the academic year for folks here at USMA, maybe we're prepping for advanced camp for you ROTC folks. Maybe it's BOLC, Ranger, it doesn't matter. It's not about the I, it's the we, us, and our. It's that legacy team. Because we're on the biggest, baddest, most awesomest team in the world, the United States Army. True team of teams. And we prepare every day to take part in the most competitive sport known to man, and that's to deploy, fight, and win our nation's wars. Team, you've prepared yourselves well in this course. Please help us leave a legacy by helping the next set of teammates get ready for their challenge. First and proud, and go Army, people first, and winning matters, and of course, Air Assault.
In each class, there are those soldiers who distinguish themselves amongst their peers. The Distinguished Honor Graduate for Class 704-22 is Cadet Kavanaugh from Virginia Military Institute. The Distinguished Honor Graduate is receiving a custom-engraved tomahawk from First Command Financial Services. foot march champion for Class 704-22 with a time of 1 hour and 52 minutes is Cadet McMahon from United States Military Academy. Walter J. Sabalowski was born in Lithuania in 1910, moving to the United States as a small child. In 1929, he boxed professionally in the Chicago area. He ended his boxing career with an outstanding record of only 2 defeats in 33 bouts. Command Sergeant Major Sabalowski entered the Army as an infantryman in June of 1941. During World War II, he served in the Solomon Islands, Guadalcanal, and the Philippines. He later served in the Korean War with the 187th Airborne Regimental Combat Team. After an advisory tour in Vietnam in 1963 and a deployment to the Dominican Republic in 1965, he again deployed to Vietnam in 1966, this time as First Sergeant of Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 502nd Infantry. It was during this tour that he fought his most memorable battle. When his company came under withering fire from an estimated North Vietnamese battalion, then First Sergeant Sabalowski, with utter disregard for his own safety, repeatedly placed himself at risk for the sake of his soldiers, moving about the battlefield in order to tend to and evacuate wounded soldiers, consolidate his company's positions, and bolster the spirits of his men. For his extraordinary heroism and for his tireless efforts during the evacuation of his company's mass casualties, he was awarded both the Distinguished Service Cross and the Silver Star. Command Sergeant Major Sabalowski continued to serve until 1971, when he retired at the age of 61. Command Sergeant Major Sabalowski's awards include the Distinguished Service Cross, Silver Star, Legion of Merit, 8 Bronze Stars, 3 Air Medals, 6 Army Commendation Medals, 4 Purple Hearts, the Master Parachutist Badge, and 3 awards of the Combat Infantryman's Badge, as well as campaign medals for service in World War II, Korea, and the Dominican Republic, and in Vietnam. Command Sergeant Major Sabalowski died in 1993 and was buried with full military honors in Arlington National Cemetery. In 1995, the Air Assault School at Fort Campbell, Kentucky was renamed in honor of this extraordinary soldier and model American. To the soldiers who served with him, he is remembered as both a fearless leader in combat and as having a heart as big as any country in which he served. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join the graduating class in singing the Screaming Eagle song and the Army song.